Okay, pausing. Any questions? No question? You guys are a talkative bunch. Yeah, what's up?
Traditional printers, they were always injecting. But now 3D printers, sometimes they're crafting, sometimes they are injecting, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it injecting. I actually think of it more of extrusion. Yeah, so it's either like a hot glue gun or toothpaste. You can kind of think of it that way. But that's essentially how an injection molding machine works. Is it's just extruding, but it extrudes at such a high rate that people call it injecting. Extrusion and injecting are essentially the same thing. It's just you're not shooting it into a mold with a 3D printer. You're following the tool path to create the shape with an extrusion. Okay, cool. All right. So now I'm going to talk to you guys about the NV Cloud. This is the software that we built, and that's what allows our users to orient their parts, see what it's going to look like when it prints it out, gives you the sense of what the layers are going to look like. I'll show you guys the process in a little bit. So the brochures that I put in front of you show you the product on the front. When you open it up, you get a sense of the description of the technology that we offer. On the far left, you see the part removal system. It's cutting the part off the print surface. This is a unique feature. No other 3D printer in the world does that. 3D printers themselves can be thought of as a factory in a box. You can produce just about anything. I love this Vuvuzela. It was printed as one component, but as you can see, it expands. So it's printed just like that. But when it came off the printer, I was able to do that. And I'm not going to be obnoxious and blow into it, but it's a really good Vuvuzela.
It's perfect.
It's perfect for soccer games.
Yeah, especially because it's...
You can hide it in your jacket and it doesn't look big. Exactly, but you can bring them in. And you can custom brand it with your team's logo on it if you really wanted to. Well, that's why I like the whistles too, because there's no metal in them. You'll never get hit with a metal detector or anything like that, so you can just sneak it right in there and blow the whistle, let the other team think that the game is stopped, and then hopefully your team scores a goal or something. So going back to the factory in a box concept, if you have a cloud-connected 3D printer and you put it anywhere in the world, it also is no longer just a factory, it's also a supply chain. You no longer need an inventory because you can produce what you want, when you want it, where you want it. And that's exactly what we built. Other companies talk about a factory in a box. We built the automated factory in a box. With our system, there's no labor cost involved in terms of actually doing 3D printing over and over and over again. That's a really, really powerful statement because as soon as you automate this, you can produce any part at any time in any material anywhere in the world. And that's a really, really exciting future because conventional manufacturing requires a massive factory in some sweatshop somewhere, whatever country you want to put it in. It requires a human or blue-collar worker that's working on a specific machine that has a lot of competency at one task and doing that in a repetitive way. The beauty of 3D printing is every time you teach the machine something new, it already knows it. And it can do it on its own with no human involved. And you can go from doing a whistle to the screw to a model of a catapult to Julius Caesar to the Rosetta Stone and then back to the whistle with Julius Caesar's face on it. Right? So it doesn't matter what you're producing because there's no tooling required. So it has the flexibility of a technology that's never been seen before, kind of what they had in Star Trek where you can, the atomizer, where you can make anything. But now it has the added benefit of being able to put it anywhere. So it's this automated factory in a box concept. It's really, really powerful and can have a profound impact on the world.